Hey everybody, welcome back to the No Time to Scream podcast. Today we
Okay, keep going.
Today we have a special guest with us. We have the Danny Clemens, the Danny Does Bacon.
Oh yeah,
the Danny.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I can see you're running out of names to give.
Denny Lemons.
Danny Lemons.
Yeah.
But
Danny
yeah, so
Clementine.
Today we've got some special things for you guys as always. So first, as usual, let's talk about the week. How was your guys' weeks? We'll start with Samson, because Samson had an interesting day today.
Oh yeah,
I'm chilling, bro. I mean,
you want to tell us about your day today?
No, I mean it was a pretty good day. Just started off, had a organic chemistry discussion. You know, blew by that 50 minutes. Pretty nobody
cared about. I'm talking
about. I'm gonna just give
like
you a
the
rundown.
hair cutting place you went.
Yeah.
So isn't that where everything kind of
I
went
went
off?
to a hair cutting place in a Hyde Park. If you guys aren't familiar with the location, it's near Bayshore. And really good spot. I gotta recommend it. It's called the Cambridge Club. And I mean, if you got the money to spend a $50 haircut and get you right, they'll get you right
Did you
every
say they
time.
were offering you like drinks and stuff?
Oh yeah, no. Whenever you walk in, it's like, I mean, I hope you get drinks if you're paying $50 for a freaking cut.
They give you free drinks?
Yeah,
you
free
like
drinks
champagne?
like Coke, Sprite, water, any of the stuff.
Man, you just
But it's
go.
like-
I'm not there to drink. I'm there to get my cut and leave.
I know.
mean-
I want to be in and out in like 5 minutes.
Bro, I mean, if they're gonna offer you, just take it.
That's
You're
a free
literally-
drink.
How are you gonna drink
But
it?
you're paying $50
Just
for a
drink it
cut.
after.
You're gonna like
Maybe just take. Okay,
like
why don't
hold
you?
it under.
No.
the-
Why don't you just like take it after you get the
Get
cut?
hair
They're not
dropped in
gonna.
it.
They're not gonna.
He's drinking it. His barber's cutting into it. Just-
They're not gonna like tell you after the cut. Oh yeah, now you can't get the drink.
They're taking away from you.
I mean, usually I'm thinking get home, shower, because I hate.
Oh
that
no,
feeling.
I that's what I hate that feeling. Like, I don't know if you guys do.
Yeah,
but
that
like,
feeling.
Whenever, yeah, bro, it's just itchy all over the place. Oh,
Not if you have a good barber.
exactly.
Not a good
See,
barber.
I went the whole day without a freaking shower after, and I felt absolutely fine, phenomenal. And the product they put in my hair, amazing barber. Just a overall great experience. I mean, definitely gonna go there for my next cut for sure.
What's
and
the place
I
called
advise
again?
you, Hunter, to go there.
Yeah, I definitely need a haircut.
I mean, she'll get you right.
what was the place called again?
The Cambridge Club.
All right.
So it's a really,
check that out.
really nice. It's a little like at first I thought it was gonna be a
Just
little bit
sounds fancy.
more open.
Yeah. Sounds
Open
like it's
plan.
for, sounds like it's for white people, like
No,
rich white
it-
people.
yeah, it basically is.
Was
That's
there
the
like a
population.
single like?
That's the population.
Oh my god!
But I
It's
mean,
that area too.
That area's.
If I went there, they'd
Didn't you
$30.
spend
so
like
wealthy.
like a
No.
$1,000?
There's people that. There's people of your ethnicity there. I know.
Oh,
Yeah, they're the one cutting
Those
the
people.
Awful.
No, I mean maybe, but maybe like 2/3. But
2/3.
I mean,
like 3/5.
my one barber, she did good. She got me right. But yeah, no, I was due for one. It was bad, man. I didn't even know what I was growing in the back of my head, bro. It looked like a
Getting that
freaking
mullet, dude.
It looked like a freaking turd, to be honest.
We need the bowl cut back.
But no, we're never bringing that back ever again.
I love how you parted your hair
we're cutting
just so
it.
there's no remnants of it.
Yeah, we're done with the bowl cut. That's killed. But
Right.
moving on to that, the rest of the day, I mean, I felt, I was in a wealthy presence.
Yeah,
at
I mean,
Hyde Park.
didn't you spend like $1,000?
I mean, like $750, $780, something.
Just $750.
But I felt like I deserved it. Like
That's
like
one
that song, like
expensive
I deserve
haircut.
it. But nah, it
Well,
was
what
like-
stuff did you get?
I saw Lululemon. I had to walk in, bro. And then the rest was history. I mean, I was contemplating stuff, and I was like, let me try out this outfit real quick. I saw it look good. Let me cop it real quick. So then one thing led to another, and next thing you know, I'm going to the International Plaza right after, and I'm like, I'm feeling myself. So then, store after store, hundreds after hundreds. You know how it is.
Yeah.
I don't know how it is.
Yeah,
Nobody
you
does it.
might not how it is.
No, we
'cause-
don't.
Also,
You know how it
too,
is.
don't.
You know how
Did
it
you want to
is.
tell them about the people that came and pranked your class, dude?
Oh my goodness, I forgot about that. So yeah, that happened this week.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of the pranking channel.
We could
but-
probably put them
Yeah,
up
we'll
on
probably
it.
put it in there.
Yeah.
But
We can't give him free publicity.
yeah, so these
Maybe.
two people came into my BO2 lecture, and it was on Wednesday. It was on Wednesday, and about like 30 minutes into the lecture, where our professor's going around, talking about a specific concept or whatever idea, and then this person, I guess like he's like causing a commotion in the background, and there was like smoke. People are wondering like what is happening in the background. So then everybody's staring at this dude, and then the professor notices, and he's like, is everything all right in the back? And then everybody just like it stopped right for like 10 minutes. Nothing was happening. And then and then everybody started looking back, and there's just like clouds everywhere in the freaking lecture. And then my professor's like, all right. So the people in the back, I'm sorry, but you guys are gonna have to go if you're causing this disturbance and and if you're vaping and all this stuff. And then the dude speaks up, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Professor. I have a vape tournament coming up, and I have to really be like, I have to make sure that I'm on my A game for it." And then I'm hearing this right because I'm more towards the front, and I look back, and the person right behind me has a huge DSLR camera recording everything, bro. And I didn't think of it. I thought this person was just like. I was like, holy shit, like, this dude's recording
your daily baggage to school.
And then...
iPad, DSLR.
Yeah, and then so this man, because we're in groups usually for this class.
Yeah.
And I guess there was an open spot in between the group. And so he's like, at the beginning of class, he's like, can I sit over here or whatever? And so then they were like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then people started pointing out that the dude was with the camera. And then the dude next to him is like, wait, is that the reason why there's a dude with the camera here? And like out loud. God. So all the heads turn to him. He's like, oh shit. And then the dude just starts ripping more clouds with his vape.
Didn't you say people started leaving too because they thought something was going to go down?
Like people really thought that someone was going to go down. I swear. And I mean, we'll have video footage of the whole thing go down.
Right?
Yeah, I definitely got clips of that from the group meets. But people were actually like, just like, what the hell is going on? I mean, it was a wild experience. I've never had that happen.
Yeah, like you see all those videos on like TikTok and stuff, but you never
then
actually
it's
expect
reality.
it to happen to you.
Yeah, exactly. You would never think that it happens to you. And
that
then
dude
right
looks
then and
kind
there.
of familiar. See yourself in the...
Yeah, bro, I saw myself in the freaking video that they posted on GroupMe. But yeah, no, it was definitely an experience, I have to say. But yeah.
Didn't he go into the front of the classroom?
Oh yeah.
On the
No,
stage?
yeah. The cameraman, they were like, at the end, he was like, okay, I'll leave now. I'm sorry. And he's like, but before we go, it's thumbnail time. And then the dude stands up. The dude who's over there vaping in the middle, he stands up. And then the cameraman from behind me, he walks up to the stage. And the professor's like, oh, no, stop. You can't do this. And he's like, I feel so bad for him, man. Like, I mean, this dude, he got put through so much embarrassment in this moment. But the dude, the cameraman, he went up for the thumbnail all on the stage. And mind you, there's like 200 plus kids in this class. So it's like, it's a big auditorium. And it's just like, I can't believe this dude's doing this.
Yeah.
And the dude's like ripping clouds and just like going crazy. He blew, the thumbnail was, I'm pretty sure he blew it in somebody's face. And then after, people were like, you know that could be charged with like an offense or something for like assault.
Yeah, it can be.
Yeah, and so they're like, use that to your advantage.
People are just stupid.
Yeah.
No, it's really dumb. But yeah,
everyone's trying to
be Gideon.
Mm-hmm.
The next Gideon.
Just a
except
bunch
that
of
kid
turds.
was super pale and he had like a mullet or something.
Or like
Yeah.
Nelk or like Annie Duncan.
Yeah, this dude looked like an absolute like turd, bro.
Just
I'm
be
sorry.
original.
But yeah, everybody was roasting this man's mullet. It was bad. But
Yeah, no.
No, I mean, that was really the highlights of my week, to be honest. Oh, I almost died in like
Oh yeah, I remember that.
yeah, I was coming back from the gym, I think it was, and yeah, I was coming down this road, and it's a 1-lane road, and then it kind of merges into like one of the lanes turns into like a turning lane for a neighborhood, and there was this car speeding right past me, and he went inside of the turning lane on my side. So it was oncoming traffic, basically. and I didn't know what was happening. Like, I mean, I didn't understand. This dude was probably flying, like, going, like, 80 on, like, a 55. Yeah. And, I mean, I didn't understand. I'm like, why is this dude going on the other side of the road? Just, like, because he was trying to get past the dude in front of him. I didn't understand why. Like, what was the, like, I mean, this dude must have been a hell of a rush. But then like, 20 seconds, I'm going down the road that he came from. And then there's, like, 2 of these big, like, SUV cop cars just zooming by. And I'm like, 1 and 2 just clicked together. I'm like, oh, wow. That really just happened.
Man playing GTA
right now. Bro's literally on 5 stars. But, like, that was pretty wild. I didn't think that was the case or that was going to happen that night. But, you know.
So how did you almost die?
Well, he almost ran into me.
Yeah.
I was going into the freaking... He went into the lane.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's...
I was like, what the hell? What is happening? But yeah, no, that was pretty wild, I have to say.
What about you, Danny? Anything interesting this week? We know it's your spring break, right?
It is my spring break. Sadly, coming to an end. Sadly, none of my other home friends are on their spring break. It was chill, though.
Yeah.
But, like, one really big thing that happened was I got an internship.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, finally.
What's the internship?
It's for Raymond James Financial.
Oh,
I
cool,
have
okay.
no idea what I'm doing. I do not know what they want me to do. I don't know what. I have no idea.
So you just got
to find out.
All right.
But it's
cool,
official
though.
now. Yeah, that's
I heard
my
a
summer.
lot of people are getting stuff at Raymond James right now. It's like a good place to go and like get internships right now.
Yeah, I literally
that and Amalie Arena too.
I just tried to apply for everything.
Yeah,
and eventually like a few were like, why not?
Yeah,
whatever.
They're like, all right, sure.
What's your major?
I'm computer science.
Okay.
So that's
Do you
like
take showers?
Um,
Are you like the
I'm one of the
stereotypical-
few.
Like you're one of the few that take showers.
I wouldn't call it stereotypical
I think
because
so.
that kind of implies that like it's made. It's true. A lot of
Okay,
them
so
don't.
it's actually true.
I thought you were gonna say I wouldn't say I would take showers.
Okay, so yeah, you've heard it here first.
Yeah, no. So none of this engineering nonsense. Just straight code.
Okay.
That's
I hate
like
coding. Coding is my least favorite thing.
just
right
get good.
I'm trying. It's hard.
What do you code with?
MATLAB.
MATLAB.
Yeah.
What?
You never heard of it before because it's so useless.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's pretty useful.
What do you guys code in usually?
Usually Python
Okay,
and Java.
Yeah, I hear Python's like the most popular one right now.
Is that like the program?
The programming language, not program.
Oh, I was talking about the program.
Okay,
Programming
yeah,
language. I don't know what. I don't know anything about that. I'm just coding.
Wait, what?
I don't know what the
You just
language
be
is. I don't know what the languages are.
How do you print words?
You type them.
Like
Like you do F print and then comma,
F print.
or like display and then like a parentheses and then you type what you want.
You have to type display.
Like DSP and then a parentheses and then you put a like a comma
What?
and
All
then
right,
you
this is getting way
write
too
it.
complex.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah,
He has no
no.
idea.
I don't know.
We
It's
let
I don't
him
know either.
Listen, I'm never gonna. Okay, I might use it later a little bit, but
If you're
I'll never have to use it like that intense.
Yeah.
So,
you probably will if you're gonna be an engineer.
it just depends on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
because I feel like if
For,
anything, I'm
like-
gonna be using like AutoCAD type stuff.
Oh, so that kind of engineer.
Yeah.
Like sit at your desk, make squares type.
Well, yeah, kind of. But I want to do more field work. I don't want to
Make
sit at my desk.
arcs. The AutoCAD arcs. Nah, never again.
I actually liked AutoCAD. It wasn't that bad, but it is what it is.
What about you, Justin? Anything interesting?
anything interesting? No.
We did have a watch party for Attack on
We
Titan.
did.
Yeah.
We did have a.
You-
watch
even you
there.
were there,
I
man.
was
You don't
there
even know
and
what's
I had
going
no
on.
idea. I mean, I know who Armin is. But I mean,
Is the guy you look
Oh,
like?
yeah.
yeah, it's
You're
literally-
him.
I didn't know
I'm
you
him.
watched.
I
I
gotta
watched it
watch.
because he just got me to watch it.
Oh, so you saw everything?
Yeah.
1 through 5?
I literally started it in January and then watched it all the way up to the next episode. Or the newest one that just came out.
Oh my.
And the thing is, he was crying before I showed him. He's like, "Oh, anime so
Yeah,
stupid. Anime so
you are a
dumb."
total anime.
And then now he
Because,
watches like,
dude,
"Wow,
okay,
that was pretty good."
Because here's the thing with this though is I feel like you don't need to like anime to watch it.
But it's anime.
It is anime, But I'm just saying, I feel like you don't need to like anime to watch
That's
this
the
show.
thing. It wasn't.
You could say that about
Heiko was talking about how like AOT set the bar so high for anime that like
Yeah,
in
because
America,
a lot of animes aren't like.
You should watch
Like
Death Note. You'd
I
like
heard
that.
Death Note is a good one.
Death Note was pretty good.
Death Note's like one of the best all time.
Yeah.
I like Death Note. I didn't like the ending of Death Note,
No, nobody did.
but it was
Nobody
it was
did.
what it is.
But yeah, I thought it was really good. Did you like it for being like such a big fan?
I thought it was great. I thought it was really good.
I think
To be
I really
honest.
it was really more of a build up for the next episode, but I like how they handled like some like I like how they handled Hanji.
Hold on,
and-
hold
oh,
on,
whoa,
hold
whoa,
on.
we're
Don't
doing
be saying stuff now.
No,
'Cause, you know,
I'm
oh my God,
rewatching.
dude.
We'll do a
Don't you spoil
spoiler.
me.
Spoiler.
Well, don't spoil me.
No, don't. He hasn't
Oh,
watched
you
it yet.
gotta-
Don't spoil me.
I like the part where everyone
Before that
dies.
dude
I want to
dies.
talk about it though. We'll talk about it next week then maybe.
A little bit next week.
Yeah, but it's definitely worth watching. You should watch. For me, even saying like I know how you're saying before, like you didn't really like the
I'm
character.
rewatching it. I'm on season 2.
But didn't you say you didn't like the character Aaron that much?
No, I hate Aaron.
So I'll
I
say,
despise
So
Aaron.
I'll say like I
1 to
agreed
3
with you
seasons.
because I didn't really like Aaron either. But I feel like the last season makes his character way better. Like he's not as much of a crybaby. Like he actually is menacing in it. Like actually,
I've seen bits and pieces. I saw him with like long hair.
yeah.
That's when he's hot now.
Yeah.
He's hot.
Yeah, he. I would say almost all the characters are better in season 4.
I would say all the characters are
That's
hotter
like-
in season
And
5.
hotter,
That's like
yeah.
my biggest. I just don't like a lot of the characters. Like half of them, they're either just like jerks for no reason, or they're just like uninteresting.
Season 4.
Well, that's the thing,
Season 4 expands on all.
Yeah,
of them,
I feel
think.
like you say that, and then you watch season 4, and you're like, okay, now I understand.
Because I agree with you. There were some characters, like side characters, I'm like, well,
Connie.
why? Yeah, like, Connie, like why are you... But, like, they actually get more stuff to do. And then it also helps, too, that season 4 is the longest season. So you have more time to focus on more people.
Yeah.
Dang,
but,
he doesn't
yeah.
even know about, like,
Dude,
the other people. I'm not
Don't
saying
worry.
it, but
I
you
know
what
a
I
few
mean.
of them.
He'll, just, all you gotta do is watch it.
I know bits and pieces of it.
Yeah, you'll like it.
But dude, all I'm gonna say is, dude, Flock though, dude, that guy's
Flock
that guy's
it.
a G, dude. That guy's for being such like a minor character and coming into this last season, dude. That guy's crazy.
No, I like... Flock was okay. That was pretty cool. But
Yeah,
he's not my favorite, but he was definitely valid.
yeah, he was pretty valid.
But other than that, other than the watch party we had, I don't think I had anything else special besides school. And school's boring.
Yeah, it's like it was just midterm week,
Yeah.
really.
Well, I didn't even have my midterms. I had on my... Oh! I told him about my math exam I had. So I had I had a math exam on Thursday. It's my last midterm of the week till spring break. So to give you some perspective, this teacher, not very good. Not very good teacher. He shows up like 20 minutes late to every class. He comes in like super unprepared with like only a marker and the textbook and just writes on the board and just talks and talks. And so people are talking in our group meet about like, oh, we need to be ready. Like he's going to show up late. Like we need to be prepared to like just do the problems and stuff. So he comes, or the test day comes, and he shows up 20 minutes late. And we're like, wow, that was totally unexpected. So he comes in and he goes, all right, we have a problem, guys. So the USF printer didn't actually print your exams. It was all messed up or they didn't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the questions on the board for you. And then I'm going to give you blank pieces of paper and you can write down your answers on the pieces of paper. Like, all right, cool.
That's terrible.
So
I'd walk out.
he goes.
Yeah, I would take a
thought about
0
it.
right there.
I thought about it. So he goes to write on the board to then realize he does not have a marker. So he has to go borrow a marker from a kid in our class who gives a marker.
Like, dude, how are you a teacher, dude? How are you
I
a
don't
teacher?
know.
That
at
sounds like
USF?
the best USF
That
teacher.
exact same thing happened to me like
it gets
2
worse.
weeks ago.
It gets worse.
Like, how are these people teachers? I don't
USF's
understand.
best teacher.
And you
on
know they're
campus.
getting paid a decent amount because they're professors.
Oh, yeah.
So, like,
But so he gets the marker, he starts to write. The marker is trash. So the marker is faded. So people can't see. Like, keep in mind, this is a classroom full of like maybe 50 kids. And some of them are pretty far away from the board. He writes small. So kids have to like come up to the front of the class with their exams, like look at the board, write down the questions. And some of the kids are even taking out their phones, taking pictures and walking back to their seats. And he's like kids are asking like, hey, can I take a picture? Can I do this? Do that on my phone? He's like, oh yeah, fine, you're fine. And so they're taking pictures. Clearly, they if they really wanted to, they could have cheated and just
Yeah,
used
I
their
was about to
phone.
say, why didn't somebody could easily cheat?
Someone probably did. Someone
That's
definitely
a
did
problem.
because it was so easy. So he goes and he's like, "All right, guys. So I'm gonna write down 6 problems. You only have to do 4 of them because we're slow on time. So you do your 4, and while we're doing the exam, I'm sitting close to the door. I'm taking my exam, and he sometimes would just walk out of the classroom during the exam.
God.
He would like check the door, and then he would either come back in for like he would come back in, or he would just leave for like a couple minutes and come back in. And I was like, this doesn't even feel like I'm taking the exam right now.
Dude,
like,
yeah, that's
it's so bad. And the only good thing about that exam was we had a practice exam on Tuesday, and that practice exam was the same as the test, except with different numbers. So literally,
I love when that happens.
if you brought the practice exam with you as like your formula sheet, you basically could have just copied the same like techniques and just changed the numbers. You would have gotten 100.
Yeah, that's like how it is in my stats class. Like they give me a practice exam, or all of us a practice exam. It's literally the exact same, like just different numbers, like you said.
Yeah, but yeah, that was my final exam for that week. It didn't even feel like a final. It felt like that's got to be the easiest exam I've ever taken in my life. Like for sure, there's no way. It didn't feel. I felt like I was doing like a classroom worksheet
Yeah,
because it was just so dumb.
yeah.
so dysfunctional.
But now school's over. I finished my
it's
last
so
homework
nice to have a
assignment.
week off.
Now we got the good old spring break.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't even have like a spring break because I still got to study. So
Yeah, I've got to study for.
You don't have
Orgo.
to.
I literally
I have to, or else I'm gonna fail.
I have an Orgo exam the week we come back.
That's so. Why did
I almost-
do that, dude? Why do teachers do that?
my exam got pushed back to the week after for
Yeah.
static.
God, that's awful.
But yeah, I think other than that, I didn't really have much going on besides school.
Yeah,
so.
I didn't really have that much going on either. But I would say probably the highlight of the week was going to do the our friend's podcast that me and Samson went to.
Yeah, no, that was cool.
The Phelps Party podcast. You can look him up. He just got a good following going to right now.
Definitely check him out.
Yeah, we just went there and got to see his whole setup, and he did an interview with this comedian named Nathan Roscoe, who you can also look up. It was a really good interview. We were kind of just doing the background equipment and everything, and then it was just nice seeing like a setup that, because we're still starting out too, so it was nice seeing like somebody with more experience.
Yeah, definitely.
And we got like a nice Amazon wish list going on right now too to hopefully improve.
Oh yeah, no.
As we go.
improvements will be coming in the near future.
Yeah.
So definitely keep on the lookout for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
except there will be no
Except-
improvements with Justin.
Unfortunately,
It'll only get worse.
We will be stuck with him. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I literally carry.
You want to move on to?
All right. We're moving on now to a special segment. News from this week. The week from this news. And today, this day, we have a couple things. So first, we already talked about Attack on Titan. Good episode. We also have the World Baseball Classic. Finally. Everyone cheer!
New topic.
Everyone cheer!
Oh, you suck.
Everyone cheer! World
Yeah.
Baseball Classic is back.
Yeah.
I'm
so
excited.
happy.
I'm excited to watch Team
We
Puerto
know
Rico.
you are.
Team Puerto Rico
Yeah.
is gonna win it. I'm just telling you right now. You could debate it all you want, but they're all
Isn't
blonde and they're all gonna win.
They're not even a country.
They are.
They're not. They're literally not.
Listen. When we win, then you can tell me otherwise.
What even is the World Classic?
So basically, I think it's kind of like the Olympics of baseball, where
What the?
Like the
It's
World
a-
Cup of like.
kind of of baseball,
But
where it's
less
like,
viewers.
No,
Less
a lot of
viewers.
games. No, a lot of people go to the games because it's literally
Well,
different.
okay.
It's different
Yeah, you-
countries playing against each other. So it's like
Baseball is becoming that sport that is becoming more popular outside the United States. Like
baseball
that's
has always been popular. in
yeah,
other
it's kind of like
countries.
that. It's not as popular as soccer, but it's definitely more popular than any of our other sports here.
Not
Yeah.
basketball. That might cut it close.
I don't
maybe.
think. I
but-
think I don't.
no, but
Basketball is popular in like overseas, like in Europe and stuff, but not really in like.
baseball's. I mean, basketball's everywhere too, but
I would say
baseball is
baseball
everywhere,
is more
especially in
popular.
Japan. Japanese
Yeah.
baseball is huge. That's like their number one sport.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, World Baseball Classic. It's basically just there's 4 pools of teams, and it's like USA, Mexico, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Cuba, Israel. I think Israel's one. Italy, Japan, Netherlands, China, just a bunch of teams, and they play each other, and then there's obviously a winner at the end. It's only a month long, so the end of March. Right now, only 2 pools have played, Pool A and Pool B, and out of those 2 pools, Japan is 2-0, and they're cracked because they have Shohei and a lot of Japanese players that are pretty good. And then the Netherlands, I don't know why they're so good. They're 2-0. I've never heard of like the Netherlands being good before. Maybe I'm just not informed enough, but they're 2-0 too.
The underdogs, dude.
But the good thing is that I think it's next week. Next week is when the Phoenix and Miami stadium games start to get played. So that means we'll see Team America versus Team Great Britain, Mexico versus America, Puerto Rico versus Dominican Republic, things like that. So that'll be fun.
Who do you think's gonna end up winning?
Between who?
I don't know. Like, how good?
I think
North America.
Okay, America's not favored to win. I'm pretty sure. I think that's what I heard. So, but I think America's gonna beat Great Britain. I think America's gonna beat Mexico, and then I think Puerto Rico's gonna beat Dominican Republic.
Okay,
and then
That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, they're all good. I feel like the pool is the second half of the play is going to be better than the first half because literally 2 teams dominated the pools.
Yeah,
only 2 teams were 2-0.
Now I'm confused as to where these games are being held. So you said there was Phoenix and Miami.
Yeah, so there's 4 places they're held. There's pools A and B played their games first. They played them overseas. I think one was in Japan and one was in Europe. Maybe, or the Middle East or something like that, but they're like over there.
Okay.
Now, the second pool teams, like pools C and D, are gonna play in Phoenix and in Miami.
Okay.
So that's where those games will be played, and then eventually, once they figure out the standings, then it'll go into like the elimination type thing, and then a winner, blah blah blah.
Interesting.
So yeah, looking forward to that. Wish I could go to one, but they're expensive. And they're sold out.
Probably, yeah.
So, yeah. That'd be a cool experience, though. But, other than that, we've got some gaming news this week. We've got 2 gaming newses. We've got one being Destiny's new expansion, Destiny Lightfall.
Oh my
We've been playing that.
so
Hunter and I have been
good,
playing
dude.
that.
Come on,
That's
dude.
pretty
This
good.
game has
Just
been out
gonna give it a
since
shot.
this game has
People
been out
still
since
play.
BC.
Dude, it's
Come
so
on now.
good, though. It's been out the same long as, like, GTA 5.
Yeah.
Look
Here's the thing,
GTA
though.
5's
Destiny
at.
2?
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah. It's been out for, like, 6 or 7 years now.
Yeah.
GTA 5's been out for
like
10.
For like 10.
Maybe, probably not as long, but
2013.
it's getting up there, though.
Here's the thing. My biggest thing that I always hear people saying is like, oh, like I could never play that grindy game, blah blah blah.
It's
and,
not
grind
that
so much
bad,
time. But the thing is, they've changed the game so much to where you don't have to grind for hours and hours on end
So now it's
to like
too
have
easy.
fun. No, it's not easy. It's not too easy at all. But it's just right enough for
they,
if someone wants to play like twice.
They
a week,
have the
it'd be
competitive
fine.
aspects, but if you're not that type of player, you don't have to do that type of stuff.
Yeah, I think they're doing really well with that game. I think
You log in once a week, you get whatever you want done, and then you're pretty much done.
Why would you hype
That's
up
if
a
you're up to
game that
date.
you're playing once a week?
You don't have to
I'm
just play it once a
I'm
week.
saying, like, for people that don't have a lot of time to play video games, it's not a bad game to play because of that.
if you're a 40-year-old dad,
Really?
which are usually the people that play Destiny, then yeah, you log
yeah,
in
that's the
once
thing.
or
Like,
twice a
my
week.
dad plays it. I half the people in our clan are like
40
with
50-year-olds.
families.
That's wild.
Yeah, playing that game.
That
And
is
our
so
clan's
fair.
like one of the top clans in Destiny too right now.
Top what?
I don't know, but they're out there.
1,000?
I didn't know
100?
that.
Probably a thousand. I
He
think
definitely just pulled
I think-
that out of
yeah,
there.
they're like in the top 1,000, I think.
Top million.
Yeah, which is like pretty good because there's still a lot of people that play. Like Destiny 2 is still like one of those highest like streaming games.
I feel like it's one of those like peak and dip kind of games.
No,
Yeah,
it,
I would
it,
say it is.
it's like it's kind of like Call of Duty when like a new DLC comes out, it's at its like height,
It's at its peak.
and then as
And
it
it
goes on, it starts to
I
die
feel
off,
like
and then,
I don't know why. This is a feeling that like Call of Duty. One of my friends who plays Destiny told me like when the new DLC drops, everybody's playing, but
Yeah.
then like after it dies down, like nobody's on for a while.
that's kind of how. it
Yeah.
is.
But I feel like people are always playing Call of Duty.
Oh, Call of Duty's Call of Duty. That's
Yeah,
always
Call of
keep
Duty is
on
always
think-
going to have a fan base just because they also come out with a new game every year, and like Warzone is kind of like becoming
Warzone is
the
like
new
that
thing
guy.
right now. Yeah,
We need
Warzone's always
Destiny
been a
3.
thing. We do.
They
But,
do. Need it.
they're not going to make another one for a while because they got this expansion, then another expansion, then they might make Destiny 3.
I hope they do because that's
So
the
they're
one thing
trying
the
to
game needs.
get
is
as
new
much
servers.
money as possible.
Pretty
before they
much.
move
Well,
on.
they need to make Destiny 3 like right now because the servers are kind of
Yeah,
bad.
the server. That's the only thing. When you have a game going on like Rainbow and like GTA and stuff, like eventually you're gonna need new servers. Like it just won't. It won't last.
It's not very good. Not very good. But I mean, I think we're doing the raid on Saturday. I think
tomorrow.
so. Oh yeah, tomorrow. But I think it's pretty good. I think overall the story wasn't that bad.
I like the
the
subclass.
new
is the
subclass
best
was
part.
pretty good.
It's like Titanfall movement.
Yeah, it's pretty fun to use. I think it's overall pretty good. It'll add some new content that'll keep you entertained for a while. But actually, the newest best thing that's come out in gaming,
Oh my god! It's gonna be
Fortnite Chapter
Oh
2
my
season.
Nobody
Fortnite
cares.
Chapter 4 Season 2.
There's no way you're still playing Fortnite.
Fortnite is good.
He
Okay, I don't
literally
care what
plays it
anyone.
like
I don't care what
every
anyone
day.
says. Everyone can talk trash
Fortnite-
about Fortnite.
Alright,
Fortnite is good.
was
Fortnite is good.
good.
And everyone that says, "Oh,
It
Fortnite's never
was.
gonna be like it was
I
back then,"
can't
they're
support
all
you on
dumb.
this one.
They're all stupid. They're
It
all
will
stupid.
never be like how it
No,
was.
they're all dumb. People that say, "Oh, Fortnite isn't that good anymore because it's not like its old season." The only reason you like old Fortnite is because of the memories you had with old Fortnite, not because of old Fortnite. If you were to play old Fortnite right now, if they came back and put it back in old Fortnite,
No,
you'd be like,
old-
"Man, this sucks. This is
No,
terrible."
old Fortnite was simplistic, easy, and fun. New Fortnite's
Yeah.
like pick up the hot
Yeah.
rocks, tilted towers, is coming. Like, who
Okay,
cares?
but what I'm saying is, if you were
Like,
to
I
say,
just want to land on the
if
hill,
you were
get
to
my
say-
chest, my
if
silver gear, and then see what happens.
if you were to
Yeah.
say, "Oh, old Fortnite was better," if they gave you old Fortnite right now, they would be
I'd
like,
go
"Wow,
down.
this is not very good." You would be saying the same thing as Fortnite is right now. You're just saying that because you like the memories and the times that came with old Fortnite.
But
That's
if
literally
we
it.
were given the same like difficulty wise of people at
Okay, yeah,
like,
that's
God,
a little
yeah.
bit
beginning
different.
Fortnite.
No,
It was an even playing field for everybody.
Yeah,
'cause
no, that's-
everybody was learning at the same time.
See, yeah,
No,
that's
that's
why.
a- that's
it
one
made
thing
it
I
fun.
can-
That's
you
what
know.
happens when a game first comes out. Everybody's trying to learn, and then like once you get into like the year, like a year after the game comes out, that's when like all the sweaties start to.
Oh yeah,
come
that's
out.
when people just get good. Literally,
It happens to every game. It happens to Call of Duty. It happens literally everything. Destiny, everything.
The only thing that I don't like about Fortnite, and I haven't liked about Fortnite in a while, is the fact that they don't have designated console only and PC only.
That's a problem a lot of games are having.
lobbies.
Though, is since crossplay has come out, like you're having to play like PC.
Bro, we're getting
players.
destroyed by PC players
Yeah, yeah.
constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because here's the thing: you can play Fortnite on PC, and you could play Fortnite on PlayStation or Xbox and be the best Xbox or PC player. You will never be better than a decently good or pretty good PC
Yeah,
player.
you
It's just
can't,
not
yeah.
possible.
Like people say, "Oh, but you have auto aim on a console." That doesn't matter, dude.
It
If you're
doesn't
good
matter
at keyboard,
if you're good with keyboard and mouse,
keyboard
and you're
and
hitting your
mouse
shots, it
is
doesn't
like,
matter.
Yeah, like
But people cry about it a lot. But I'm just like, whatever. But that's the one thing
what,
I will say. About
I was
Fortnite.
gonna ask, what games have you been playing, Danny, if any?
Oh my! Literally, the only game I still play is
Yeah.
Madden.
Okay,
I
are you
still
good
play
at
that.
Madden?
I'm cracked at Madden.
Oh,
That's
really?
literally like the only game I play. I know I play with the Jets, and I'll play people at school, and I'll just like 40-0, 47.
That's funny.
The
So
Jets.
you playing the newest Madden that came out?
I play like whatever's out. I have
Oh, yeah.
23,
Okay,
but I have the old version, so I can't play anybody on the new console unless I buy an upgrade.
Okay, yeah.
Why would I want to do that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I just played Black Ops 3 the other day though.
Black Ops
Black
3
Ops
is
3.
Hopped on Horizon Drive.
playing zombies.
Died
Yeah.
on round
Right.
6.
That's nice.
That's such a good round 6.
Open the
Such a
door,
good
feed the
game.
dragon, die.
I got the bow.
Oh, really?
But I was kind of getting bored, and then I like lost quick revive. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm leaving. I'm not buying it again.
Yeah, doing those Easter eggs was so much fun.
Yeah. Back then, we used to have like a whole Easter egg team. It used to be me, Danny, our friend Chris, and then our friend what's Big Short's name?
Isaiah.
Yeah, Isaiah. So it was just us four,
With
and
Hunter
that's
as
when-
a flex.
Yeah, I'm like the flex person.
yeah. Hunters were Hunters.
You
our
want to know the
flex.
funny thing is I've done all. I literally got to do all the Easter eggs somehow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with us,
Yeah.
because we would just carry you, and you'd be
Yeah.
like, Hunter,
Nah.
train the zombie.
Hunter couldn't
I
even-
do. I,
Hunter couldn't even train the zombie. We tell him to train the zombie. Come 5 minutes later, he's dead.
Listen,
Because
I'm
he left
more of a
his- he
multiplayer
left.
guy. Okay, I get
You're
start to get
more
bored
of a
after a
stand
while.
up after 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Something else kind of
I just get bored. Yeah, I tend to get bored after a while doing the same thing. That's the only reason why. Like, I know me and Sim share the same opinion. That's one of the reasons, like, we don't really like Minecraft as much, because it starts to become a little bit repetitive.
I can agree with that, but Minecraft is still my favorite game.
Like, don't get me wrong, like, I like playing, like, game modes in it, like, or playing, like, factions or something, but, like, when you're just sitting there playing survival and stuff, like, it just becomes boring after a while.
You need a goal. You need, like, a real, achievable, but still kind of hard to accomplish.
Yeah. You're talking about Minecraft?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was the Ender Dragon, but...
For me, I, like, build a mansion.
Oh, yeah. I think Minecraft should add more, like,
or, like,
end
build
bosses.
a mini city.
I think Minecraft should add more end bosses. I think that would make the game a
lot
better.
Bosses, that would be kind of...
Well, I mean, they have the Wither and the Ender Dragon, and they added the Warden, but Warden's not really a boss. You can't really even
They should have bosses that just randomly spawn in.
You're making it Terraria.
That's Terraria.
You're like half a heart.
Terraria is such a good game.
Terraria is a good game, and I think Terraria might be a little bit better than Minecraft.
Terraria only because the 2D Minecraft.
Only because Terraria has a lot of like, all right, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna go fight that, and I'm gonna fight this so I can get this item and stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of like objective based things and a lot of bosses.
I feel like people compare them a lot just because like they're blocky, but they're two different.
They're two different games. They're very they're not super different, but the way that they play are very different.
Terraria is more like structured. I'd say it's a lot more in the sense that you have a goal to accomplish.
Yeah, I agree.
Minecraft is kind of like do whatever you want.
Minecraft's more like get wood, get stone, build house, get armor, fight boss, win game. Mm-hmm. There's only really one objective. Yeah. Unless you make new objectives for yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
But still love Minecraft. We actually just started playing Minecraft. We just got on the road.
Yeah, literally just last night.
The Cold and Hot. Yeah, that guy. You remember him?
From the first episode.
He bought a realm. He bought a realm for all his friends, and we joined. So now we're playing a Minecraft realm. So that's pretty fun.
He still hasn't responded to my text.
Yeah, no.
He's not very... You gotta call him. He won't respond to your
He
text.
won't even pick up calls.
Yeah, no.
No, he picks up calls.
I'm gonna have to like go into his phone one day.
But he has
like,
to. You have to book
a girl's name as my contact, so he'll respond instantly.
You have to book a time slot.
He'll respond before I even type. God. You already know what I'm thinking.
It puts his name as...
Oh my goodness. Bro's name calling.
Whatever.
Shouting out people.
One thing before we move on from Fortnite, they did add Eren Yeager in Fortnite.
That's why
playable character and the
that's
ODM
exactly
gear.
Why you want
and the ODM gear. Just saying,
that's pretty
saying,
cool, but that's exactly why you
I'm
want
just
to
saying,
play.
no, I like Fortnite no matter what, even if they didn't add that. But they did.
What doesn't Fortnite have in it? That's
Fortnite has everything. Like, you could say like the four most random people, and it's definitely in Fortnite, and it would make sense.
Travis Scott, Eren Yeager, Naruto,
Thanos,
every superhero ever, some anime characters.
Got football players.
Any football player you want, technically.
Alright, well, I'm probably speaking for the people here, but can we please stop talking about
this? I agree.
All right.
You're definitely, you're speaking for me at least.
We've got two bonus news from this week. We've got Ja will rant. Mr. Ja with his charges.
Oh, Ja.
First man to make it out the NBA.
So, did he like threaten a kid?
I think I don't know the whole story.
Did
but
he beat a kid?
I think no, he didn't shoot a kid. He didn't shoot anybody.
He didn't pull a Joe Mixon.
No. Joe. I forgot about that. What is wrong with all these players? Joe Mixon firing at children in his front lawn.
Doing Nerf wars.
He's having Nerf wars, dude.
What is wrong with the players that spend a career bashing their heads into other players?
Yeah, I wonder.
What is wrong?
I wonder what the repercussions can be from that.
Probably nothing special.
Probably nothing.
They're probably
killing
totally
kids
fine.
in their field.
Yeah, I totally forgot about Joe Mixon. He apparently shot at some kids in his front lawn playing Nerf.
And he hit one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Dang. I didn't know that.
But
I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah, Ja Morant.
And then Ja with his pulling out my pistol on Instagram.
Bro was thinking he was hard at the club.
Man thinks
now he's under a police investigation.
Yeah, actually, now he's not technically.
Like, what makes you think that's...
They called it off, basically.
Like, what makes you think that's okay to do in a live, dude?
Oh, no.
I feel like if I was his coach...
It's him
I'd be so mad.
Ego.
Bro, the coach probably has, no backbone. If the team's like that...
The Memphis Grizzlies, bro. I feel bad.
If that was if I was the coach and that was my guy...
I'd quit.
I would either take him out or I would be like, you need to fix what's going on, or you're not playing here anymore, or something along those lines. Because
the person I feel bad for is Steven Adams. Like, I mean, Steven Adams is such a nice, like, all-around player.
And then you have
person.
Dylan Brooks.
Aquaman.
Yeah, then you have Dylan
Aquaman.
Brooks,
Like Aquaman,
Desmond Bain, and Ja Morant. Like, you just have such a childish lineup with you, and it's just like...
That's why they'll never win an NBA championship.
Yeah, and
ready.
they act like they've won, like, 6 rings in a row. And
they
they're
can't even win 6 games in a row.
Yeah, exactly. They can't even dominate
that's the
the
problem
West.
with the NBA. The players have way too much power now.
Yeah.
Whenever you get into a disagreement, sit on the bench the whole season, collect your payment, play somewhere else next year.
That's even happening with
Pass, go, collect 200.
That's even like college.
It's like Monopoly.
It
You're
literally
sitting
is
in jail, waiting for people to land on your properties.
That's so true, though.
Yeah, that's like college even. I mean, more and more people are just saying, "Oh, I'm not getting minutes," or "Oh, I'm not getting any reps in." Oh, let me just hit the transfer portal real quick.
Transfer to somewhere that'll actually play me. No, just get better. Just be better.
Just improve.
Just train harder.
Just get better.
People be like, "Oh,
better.
you don't understand." Dude, just be better.
It's interesting.
But yeah, so that's enough of basketball without the basketball. Little bonus, I saw today on Instagram that a little news section, they posted that NASA is tracking a asteroid that could hit Earth on Valentine's Day in 2046.
That's BS.
So it says, according to CNN, credible news source,
2046.
a newly discovered asteroid,
like 20
roughly the
years
size
away.
of an Olympic swimming pool, has a small chance of colliding with Earth in 23 years, with a potential impact on Valentine's Day in 2046, according to NASA's Planetary Defense Coordination Office.
I see those every day. Like, asteroid could hit Earth.
That's so true though. Like,
Scientists
this is gonna hit us, and then like in like a year, it's like completely off.
Well, it says that the asteroid has a 1 in 625 chance of striking Earth based on the data projections from the European Space Agency.
625.
And it says NASA's
Dude, if
jet
it hit us,
propulsion.
dude, that would be pretty good odds.
NASA's Jet Propulsion
Like,
Laboratories. NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratories Sentry System calculated the odds closer to 1 in 560.
Still,
the latter
very
tracks
unlikely.
potential collisions with celestial objects. So basically, there's a 0.000 something percent chance of it actually hitting us.
That's probably taken wildly out of context.
Yeah, probably. I found it on Instagram, so it probably is. But if you're planning on celebrating Valentine's Day in 2046, just prepare to not have a good one.
Yeah.
Imagine you're just with your family and you just look up in the sky and see, and then all of
that's crazy.
Man, Justin was right. Dude.
They're gonna come back, look at the podcast, like, how did he know? How did he know?
Funny.
They're gonna see us. That's not happening.
Yeah, nah. But
Anyway, I wanted to direct it a little bit more to our guests for a second. So, Danny, what are you trying to do with your computer science thing? Like, what is it? What is the reason why you want to do it, and like, what do you want to do in the future?
Well, the reason is simple. It's money.
Money. How much money like are you projected to make?
Like off
For like, or
Like for
once I'm
whatever
out of
you're trying to
college,
do, yeah.
like easily 70K out, and then if
Okay.
you work for a few years, you get 6 figures.
Okay.
If you know your stuff, get a nice internship, move up, you can easily make 6 figures right out.
Okay.
And it's like one of the highest, like one of the most in demand,
jobs.
yeah, one of the most in demanded skills, coding.
Yeah. So is there like a specific thing you want to do with it? Like
So, I'm trying to get into AI.
AI. Okay.
I start that next semester.
Okay.
So I want to get into robotics and artificial
okay.
intelligence and a bit more engineering. But likely I'll work some crummy 9-to-5 software engineering job.
I mean, you
hate
gotta
my
start
family.
somewhere. Yeah, you
Hate
gotta
my
start
family,
somewhere.
beat my wife.
Yeah, no, gonna be an awful life. But hey, that's 6 figures is a lot of money. It's not guaranteed, but it's like, if you just gotta be there for a bit and you gotta care.
Yeah.
That's valid. So let's back up for a second.
So yeah,
Let's actually tell the people, like, who are you?
Yeah.
Like, where are you from? Like, stuff like that.
Yeah, we
like,
never
give them
gave
the
this
basics.
a proper
Give them the basic
introduction.
rundown.
We did that for Heiko.
Yeah,
We're not doing
I
it for
guess
Danny. That's not
yeah,
fair.
alright.
So give us the basics.
Bro,
Who are you?
Who's this clown here?
What?
Let's just give...
Yeah, so I'm Danny. There's not much interesting about me other than that. But as for what I do, not much. I'm just trying to live a humble life, go to college, hang out with my friends, pick up a hobby or two.
Aren't you a chess master though?
Yeah.
I'm not a chess. I'm decent. In the grand scheme of things, I'm trash.
Okay.
But to you guys, I seem like a master. Yeah, I do fancy some chess. Of course, some Madden.
Oh yeah.
Chess and Madden.
Chess and Madden, dude.
That's it right there.
What about the Rubik's Cube?
Oh,
yeah.
Did you stop after the whole
No,
round?
I got a better
Robinsons?
one. I got a better
that,
one.
that just fueled him.
I got a better one.
We'll have a
I have
story
not-
time for that one
Yeah.
night that happened, but
We
I
gotta
haven't
get Ryan
picked it up
on the
in a while.
podcast, dude. That would be so funny.
oh, that'd be amazing. Oh my.
No, have not picked it up in a minute. I tried to do my friends. He has the same one. And I was
Yeah.
kind of having trouble.
Mhm.
Don't really do that much. I'm getting back into weightlifting and basketball.
Nice.
Valid.
Our
Nice.
school had intramurals and I signed up.
Yes,
I got
yes, sir.
7 points all season.
Nice.
Nice.
3
Yeah.
2 points.
Hey.
2 pointers.
Hey, you know what? I'll never forget the time that we went to go to the I-9 game.
Yeah.
And the one
I
game that I went to,
know.
he splashed in the corner and everyone was freaking out. Like, oh my god, he splashed!
Because everyone was like, okay, yeah, let the bench kid get his shoe shot, and then it went.
Let him get his Make-A-Wish shot in.
man.
Yeah, I made 1-3, and it was just like that. Because my friend was guarding me, and we were down like 50. We had
Oh my god!
our team. We won one game against the computer science team. That was our only one. And they put up a fight.
Oh my
They
god.
actually.
No, our team was really bad.
You have
He was
Make-A-Wish
like, you know,
kids?
we were messing around. It's for my fraternity. And nobody in
that's
it like
cool.
cares about
Oh,
basketball.
okay, yeah.
So he's just like, all right, shoot it. I'll let you have the shot. And I hit, and it was the most perfect, beautiful form and swish in my life. And it was my only shot that game.
I'll never forget. I have the video of that game. I have the also.
Oh my god. I know what you have. Bench warmers.
I have the
Oh
bench
my
warmers video where it's all four of you. It's Hunter, Danny, Samson, and our friend Tyler sitting on the bench.
We'll
then
put that in there.
and
Well,
then
the
he's-
two
he's
other kids
watching-
are
They're
They're watching from the bench, and then he scores, and they all simultaneously go.
Yeah,
and then go back down.
We're hitting
At the
the
same
same
time.
Listen, I fouled out though. Okay.
He also, are we not going to forget the time that
Oh,
Hunter threw up on the court?
Listen, all I'm saying is don't have
no.
Buffalo Wild Wings before you play a basketball.
That was straight water.
Bro, straight water, no chunks.
Yeah, straight
Straight
water.
water, no chunks.
It was so bad.
I don't know if I was there for that game, but all I remember is seeing like Snapchats of a guy being like, "Dang, you just threw up on this court, straight water, no
Yeah,
chunks."
that was a pretty embarrassing
Bro,
moment, but
that was so clutch.
I heard it fall.
That
and
was
I
so
didn't
clutch.
realize
The
he's
team,
just, like,
no,
on
that
his
was a
knees.
team
It
play.
was for the team.
That was actually really
Listen,
calculated.
It gave us a free timeout.
So dumb.
No, we were all
Dude,
gassed.
they were
too.
literally
Bro,
dying.
we were
though.
dying.
It's not
on
like
the court.
we were winning or had a chance
Yeah.
to win.
Then we look back and Hunter, like we're on transition defense, and Hunter's just like puking on this other side of the court. Like, what's happening? I remember, you were talking about your Buffalo Wild Wings beforehand
Yes,
too.
yes, dude.
You're like, oh, I just made it after Buffalo. And then next thing you know, you're dying,
I will never eat
yakking.
right before a sports game again.
That was
was
bad.
funny.
That was hilarious.
That was
Yeah,
an
that-
experience. I wish we could go
Oh,
back.
remember?
and
Do
watch
you remember
that.
the time?
Oh my god. What?
Remember the time when Hunter's shoes kept slipping off? We're like, how the hell is this man's shoes falling off every time?
I had to put it back on in the middle of the game.
This man
He
was-
was like twice.
You know the sad
and you would
thing
like
is-
slip and slide on the
sad thing is,
court.
though, I was still keeping up with people somehow.
That was our best
Like I was
defender.
still blocking people and stuff, and I was worrying about my shoes the entire time.
Best defender, Joey Wet Shoes.
God.
Out on the court, slipping.
I'll
I don't
never
just
forget.
tie your shoes tighter. I don't understand what the problem
I didn't
was.
have time to tie it in the middle of the game though.
So you throw up and call timeout. Tie your shoes. That's what it's fun. You threw up.
Yeah,
coach
that's
literally
how
him.
I threw up so I could
Oh,
tie
yeah,
my
it
shoes.
Our
Right.
coach didn't care.
Oh, my coach Cook.
Yo, me and that was his name.
No,
Yeah,
no, and that was the first one.
Oh, that was
Didn't we
the
have
first
one
one,
that just
yeah.
literally didn't care?
Yeah, no, he wouldn't show up. We had me and Colin starting. We're out of breath by like the second play.
God.
Walking back and forth.
Wasn't Dylan Kawa playing?
That was
That
the
was
one
a
with
later
just
one.
that was the one.
That was the one
whenever
I was
you were
supposed to be
supposed to be
coaching,
coach, and
I,
then you did.
stopped. Yeah.
That
I
last
coached
one.
for them. It's like you can just anybody can just sign up and do
anybody
it.
can.
If I saw Colin and Danny on the starting five, I'd be like, "This is a wrap."
It was like me, Colton, Tyler, and then the two randos because we had no sub. It was just us five, no subs the whole game. It was awful.
That sounds terrible.
Me and Colton are power walking on the fast break.
That was funny. Man.
That was
an experience.
that was. When did we do that? You guys did that.
That
in
was going
high
into
school?
8th grade.
Going
Or no,
into
going into
No.
sophomore year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought you guys
no.
did in high
That
school.
was
Yeah, that was
sophomore.
high school.
Yeah.
time.
You guys were doing. I remember you guys were
It was
doing it in
the
middle
summer.
school, but it was the summer.
God, bro, that's bad. We were
Yeah.
playing I-9 sports in like
I-9 sports was actually fire though for football, flag football.
It was
yeah.
fun. It was
That
fun.
Flag football
Flag football
was the
definitely
biggest
better,
I-9
yeah.
sports or the biggest I-9 sport that they had because they had like a whole Super Bowl that they would hold.
Yeah,
at,
that was
the
fire.
Land Lakes Park, and I remember I got Super Bowl MVP. I think I have one or two Super Bowls.
Dang.
I'm definitely a Hall of Famer in the I-9
Yeah,
sports
yeah,
community. Just saying.
definitely.
Just saying.
Danny was one coach of the year multiple
Coach
times.
of the year.
Yeah, no, we went 4-0 twice and won the championship both times. My
Dang.
7 to 9 team. There was this one kid that was my height on our team,
Yeah.
and he was better than me. He's stepping back, hitting threes in
Oh
game.
my
This
God.
9-year-old kid
Dude, they gotta sign him
breaking
now, dude.
ankles.
Yeah, bro.
You know how like some 7-year-olds are like this tall.
Yeah.
And they're going up against him. It's not fair. They're guarding him. He's breaking their ankles, getting every rebound.
Oh my god, it's probably making half those kids cry.
Yeah, and then on defense, whenever the other team gets the ball, the whole team would swarm them
Oh my
and steal
God.
it. The
Yeah,
full court
gosh.
press strat.
That's when you know that you're the best on
Yeah,
the court.
yeah.
I tried to teach them like the box, like guys, go. They can't shoot threes, so go into the paint and form a box. And I just be yelling at like, obviously they're kids, they'd never listen. I'm like, get in the box.
I didn't know you coached like an actual like basketball.
Yeah,
he did.
it was
Yeah.
for Bright Futures.
For community
for
service
the-
hours.
Oh, so that's what you did for your volunteer hours?
Yeah, and it didn't even matter
Yeah.
because they just said, "Oh, you don't need them." But I had a lot of. I'd do it again. I had like 10 to 12, which was more competitive. They listened. We were good, but we fell just short,
Dang.
unfortunately.
Well, I want
That still
to.
sounds
I
fun,
want to
though.
move on and talk about Danny's frat that he's in.
Yeah, tell us about your frat that you joined. How'd
Well,
you join? What is
First, apparently you're supposed to say fraternity because if you say frat around a frat guy, they get triggered.
it? I wonder what.
Like, actually,
It's
it's
like PTSD.
say fraternity.
Oh.
So what made you want to join one, or how did that go?
I honestly didn't want to join.
Yeah.
That's how I hear people usually go. It's like I didn't actually want
Yeah,
to join this,
no.
but it just ended up happening.
So like, what you do is there's rush week.
Okay.
And
goodness.
it's like a whole week. You sign up. It was like $25.
Okay.
You go to an orientation when you meet like all the fraternities, like leaders. And they're like, "Hey guys, this is our group." This is what you do." And it's super boring. They have like 5 minutes, and they always finish early. So
Yeah.
like, any questions? No questions. You just sit there in silence.
Oh my.
And it's like a week of the fraternities will throw events every day, and basically you go to the events, talk to them, and if they like you enough, they'll invite you to stuff, and then you get a bid,
Okay.
and then you join.
It's a
yeah.
bid.
So on bid day, you go in. That's like they'll give you an invitation to join them. That's what a bid is.
Okay.
yeah.
So it's basically like them inviting you to come.
Mhm.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so go to all the events. There were like a few. I know like a lot of people in a lot of them, so I wanted to go to all of them, but I can only really go to one, which was like the one I joined just because like of my work schedule, and I prioritized them because like I knew the most of them.
Yeah.
And then eventually like they were the only ones I was going to. They invited me to like a casino night. That was fun.
Dang.
Interesting.
And then they it wasn't like it was like in a room with cards, but you know, it was still fun.
So what did you have to do to get like initiated?
I'm not initiated yet.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
actually when I go back,
You'll be
That's
or
when it
you're doing
starts.
initiation.
Yeah, it's the last week. I get initiated.
Do you know what you have to
Friday.
do yet for that?
I know. So I'm pretty sure I can say this. We have to. Some things you're not. You have to.
This is all hypothetical. And starting now.
I mean, I'll just because people are gonna know when I'm gone. I have to sleep in our chapter room, which is what a lot of fraternities do.
Okay.
what is a chapter?
That's basically on campus. We have a room. That's the fraternity's room where you just chill, do your rituals, and play games and hang out.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to sleep there for a week. Well, you don't have to. For hours, you don't have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do it for a whole week, but you don't have to. It would be a whole week.
Yeah. Well, it'd be till Thursday night.
Okay.
Or
Is it
till
more,
Friday. I
so
guess.
if you do it, is it more like a respect kind of thing?
It's getting to know your pledge brothers, the
Okay.
people rushing with
okay.
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Getting to know them, doing rituals and stuff, and bonding. Other fraternities on campus, you have to.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, or you're done.
Okay.
You don't get in.
What do you mean by rituals? What kind of rituals do you guys do?
I can't say. You can't.
No,
We kill a dog and eat it.
It's
Yeah.
nothing like that. It's just
It's sacred.
I'm trying to think of a way to explain it without giving anything up. It's not a demonic light candles sitting. It's just they say words.
Okay.
Is it word affirmation words
Words.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of words.
Stop trying to
like-
pry stuff
No.
out.
I'm saying because
You're trying to get 'em
I know somebody.
destroyed.
I know somebody who's in a sorority or it's the one where it's both. What are those called again?
I have no idea.
I don't know. She's in one of those, and basically she had to they locked her and a couple other people in a room, and it was they couldn't talk at all.
What?
And then they would knock on the door and call them out individually to this dark room with people with robes on and candles, and they would they would ask them questions and make them recite stuff. And I'm
That's
just
so weird.
that's their rituals and stuff. I was what the heck? I was that's kind of weird.
No.
But that's not at your school. That's at FSU.
So what's the school you go to again?
Florida Southern College, Lakeland.
How are you liking that school?
I hate it.
Yeah. How do you read about it?
Well, for starters, oh my god, where do I begin?
Oh,
The
God.
campus is falling apart.
Oh, really? Is it a really old campus?
Yes, it's
Okay.
18. All the buildings are built.
1800s.
No, it's not.
All the dorms are built in the 1800s.
When was it established? Do you actually know the actual date?
I used 1880s or something.
way.
So it's
bro.
literally 1800s.
Dude, that's
Yeah,
an old
so-
school.
And a lot of the rooms are caked with black mold,
Gosh.
but you're not allowed to call it mold. It's growth.
That's how my
Like
yeah, that's how my girlfriend's dorm is too right now. They have
Yeah.
they do not clean those dorm rooms.
They don't clean them. The dorms are terrible. The school material is so. For example, for computer science, you cannot move on unless you take at least Calc 2.
Yeah. Okay.
But in my school, Calc 1, stats, discrete math, you're done.
No.
That's all the
Yeah.
math you need, which is not. You need a lot more than that. I won't complain because that makes it easier on me, but
True.
I kind of want to know more because
Yeah.
I'm paying. It's
Yeah.
expensive,
Yeah.
and the food is awful. It's terrible. We have
Is it like high school food?
It's cafeteria.
it's a little better than
Okay.
that because that's what we eat nonstop.
Yeah.
But they raised the prices for food, and they raised the cost of the meal plan.
I would just be buying
That's
Chick-fil-A
annoying.
every day.
I literally can only afford 2 meals a day, and then
That's so bad. That's
That's
so
it.
bad.
Danny's living in
I'm
poverty.
going. We have we used to have carryover, so any money you had at the end of the week, up to 25, would go into a new account called carryover, and that could fill up to 120, and you can use that money.
If you saved it, if you used it wisely.
Yeah, but freshman year I did. I'd have 120 stacked. I've had $60 left at the end of the week.
Dang.
And what you do is we have this little mini mart at school
Mhm.
called the Mock Mart.
All right.
That's our mascot, the Mock.
Okay. Yeah. What is
Like
a
a moccasin.
Oh,
snake.
Yeah, and so we would just buy out the whole store.
Okay.
And I'm sure that lost them so much money. So no. So they removed that carryover.
Yeah.
They
And
should
now,
have just decreased the carryover rate.
now you have flex dollars. So you get $80 for the whole year. as backup.
The whole year?
Yeah, so if you run out of money, you can use some flex dollars. But if you have 0 flex dollars, 0 money, you starve.
Gosh, that's so bad. $80 for the whole year, like the whole semester or the whole year?
Whole semester.
Okay.
Not the
I
whole
mean,
year.
even then, that's still pretty bad. Only $80. Like, man, you could forget your lunch maybe 4 or 5 times, or like not like have enough 4 or 5 times.
80 divided by 8, that's 10 meals.
So you can only
10 extra
wait.
meals.
You get 10 extra meals pretty much.
If you filled it all
If
the
you
way up.
if you completely use all of your money, and then you get 10 extra meals. That's so bad.
That's bad.
That's terrible. And the fact that you can only afford 2 meals.
And how much is tuition?
A
'Cause
lot.
It's a private college, right?
Yeah,
It's a lot.
Yeah.
But what they do usually is they'll give you a good scholarship, snag you in there, then they'll look for any reason to take it away. Like, yeah, you got a B in that one class. You were you got too many noise complaints, so we're gonna take this
We're
away.
gonna take 20,000 away from
and
you.
you go from getting paid to go there to paying like $10,000 a semester.
Your
That's
pinky,
nice.
your pinky toe's a little slanted, and we're gonna take that money back.
I know some people that pay like 26K a year.
Bro, you might as well just drop out.
Do you think about like transferring at all?
It's like I'm this far in. But
Yeah.
another thing is like the courses are different technically, so
Okay.
the credits don't transfer.
That's terrible. That's really how they get you. They're like, hey, come to our school, we'll give you money.
Get you to not
Come to our school, we'll give you money. Oh, that sounds great. Actually, we're going to take away your money, and these credits aren't transferable, so now you're stuck
These
here.
credits don't matter whatsoever.
That's awful.
Wi-Fi's always out.
Dude, that's why you gotta watch those private colleges. 'Cause
Yeah.
they be doing
They be
that.
trying to snag you
Yeah.
and keep you. It's
Be warned.
Get your money.
Should have went to USF.
USF or UF. It's just go to a public college, please.
I
Don't go
should
to
have gone to
private
USF. Go there, go to class, go home, go to bed. That will be my life
That
for
is
4
me.
years.
That is the life for
That
me.
is me, that is Heiko,
That's really
that
us.
is Justin. Yep, that
We
is
all-
literally
Yeah,
all of
the
us.
NPC life.
NPC life, hey, NPC life, but NPC life
no
living lavishly.
fulfillment.
Yeah.
Lavishly living the NPC life is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Except I'm poor, but that's different. Still
Yeah.
living life.
Poor, always studying.
But
playing
okay,
Fortnite still.
okay, but okay. Here's the thing. I actually like what I'm doing. So even though I like have to study, I still like what I'm studying. So
I don't.
well, that's because you're doing like I'm gonna build the next nuclear bomb type
Yeah,
stuff.
and I'm gonna be the next Walter White.
Well,
So-
you can't build a nuclear bomb in the USF.
No, I mean organic chemistry. It's pretty cool, but it's really bad. It's really cool, but really bad at the same
Yeah.
time. It gets too complex. But
Well, I have one more question for you, Danny, and then we're gonna move on to our
Transition
game. But
to the game, yeah.
I was just wondering because we all went to the same high school together. Do you
no,
have
we
any?
didn't.
Well,
Did we
went
not?
to Atlanta Lakes.
We went to Atlanta Lakes
He
together.
went to,
Oh, you went to Academy.
He went to a
Yeah,
private.
I went to a
Yeah.
different lake.
He's kind of stupid. He went to
Yeah,
private.
yeah.
He went to a
We
private.
can
high
talk
school.
about that
I
whole
went
school
to, I
later
went to
too.
a public school first. I don't.
Yeah,
say
and then he
private,
transferred, and he
yeah.
was like, "Urgh." So,
At least I'm
anyways,
close to you guys.
the three of us,
Fancy private college.
Land. We're a gator.
we're Gators. We all went to the same high school. So
Go
we were wondering,
Wildcat.
do you
Go
have
Some
any?
of us longer than
Go
others.
go
Yeah.
Wildcats. Go
Do
Wildcats.
you have any? Do you have any stories from high school? Like anything you remember? Like things that you just.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
You had a very interesting friend group. I know
Yeah,
that.
I know
Dude,
that.
I have a bunch. The only one that's like vividly coming to mind is like the time I skipped the last day freshman year. But like it was me and like 3 other friends from those people you're talking about. We did not think it. We literally skipped on campus to like some back, like past the golf field. Like we have a golf team.
We have a golf field.
Yeah, we have a
What?
golf. Probably not. It was some weird field I've never seen. Like
Where was it at?
it was like so. I'm trying to remember how the school.
Because you go
so
drive in.
football field
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
football field.
back that way.
Way
a
back
ways.
there?
Way back there.
Oh yeah, they have like a practice field back there, like behind the track and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, so yeah, that's just their practice area.
like the freaking boonies out there.
yeah, it's literally like a plain area of grass, and then it's just forest, like right.
Yeah,
behind that.
yeah, exactly that
I
spot.
didn't even know
And there was
the
a
golf
table.
team practice.
There's a
back there.
table back there.
There was just a metal table. We were just sitting. We weren't even doing anything wrong. like originally that was the plan. I was still pretty innocent, so I'm like, and they're like, no, we're not. And then I'm like, okay, sure. Last day, like, we're not gonna get caught.
Yeah.
I was just gonna be like, yeah, if they call school up, I was just late because I was talking to all my friends the whole time. That's
It's
why I was
literally the
late
last
to
day
every
of school.
class.
Like, who cares?
Nobody's gonna care.
Yeah, and so
Mr. Forrester sees you.
yeah,
Come here.
so I put your hands up. Mr. Forrester comes out like,
Gosh.
"Hey, put your hands up."
Did he really say that to you?
He literally said
Put
that.
your
He's
hands
like,
up, boy.
"Show me your vape machines."
No
Oh
way.
my God.
I swear, he word for word. That's what he said.
Dude,
Show me
my
your
dad
vape
was-
machines.
I remember coming out of the bathroom and he would tell me, "Oh, undo your pockets, undo your pockets."
What?
And then meanwhile, the guy will there with the vape and then now come walking out past him.
He would always-
and he dabs him up.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Here's the thing. He would always not pick on, but he would always like question the kids that were quiet and like the good kids. But then the kids that would be like
Like the popular
they'd be
people.
sagging with their vape in their hand, like, "Hey, Mr. Forrester!"
Yeah, because he rolled with like the popular kids there.
No, he. It's gonna sound bad, but he only talked. He only like hung out with and chilled with the black kids.
No, yeah, that's true
So-
too. Yeah.
Thank you for saying that.
No,
For
but
you
it's
being the
true.
one to say
Yeah.
that.
It's so true.
So that
though.
the minor or the popular.
But every time I'd see him
Right.
dapping up a kid, he was not white. He was black, and they were all like in the detention type of area and all that stuff. Or they'd be like, they'd be the
leaders.
troublemakers. Pretty much.
I remember when you guys would be always talking about that dude. Yeah, that's kind
Dude,
of
that guy was so annoying.
No, yeah, he was just on a power trip. Like,
Yeah.
he just
Literally.
loved making people clean the cafeteria.
I remember one.
He was like that. He was like the fake corporal of the
Yeah, he
school.
literally was like he tried
What
to
are with
intimidate you.
these
Yeah.
fake school cops, man? What are you doing?
I remember one time I got a
school
lunch
cops
detention.
that care.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
most of them, like, on college just don't care.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
if they see you, like, drunk, they'll like, help you.
Yeah.
They won't, like, try
I'll
to
give you
punish
more
you.
drinks.
Yeah.
Be like, here, let's try and help you find your dorm. Or,
Yeah.
but
And
like,
they'll call it a day.
I remember there was one time I got a lunch detention in high school, and I had to
For
go.
what?
I literally was in English class, and my teacher was like, we were all being rowdy that day, and my teacher's like, all right, well, I wrote a lunch detention for somebody. I'm not gonna tell you who it is till the end of class, but like, if you guys don't stop, like, you're gonna get the lunch detention. I was like,
So
okay.
the fall guy.
So literally, I'm chilling. Like, I felt like I wasn't doing anything wrong. And at the end of class, my teacher called me. She was like, "Hey, come here, Justin." I was like, "Okay, what's up?" And she's like, "Here." And I was like, "What is this for?" She was like, "For being rowdy." I was like, "Me? You're not watching everybody else being rowdy around me?" And she was like, "Yeah, well, it's too late for that." So
You're
I
an example.
I was literally, I thought I was super chill, but apparently I was not. So I got a lunch detention. So I'm going to lunch now after this class, and I have to hand them the slip that says that I have lunch detention so I can walk around with the trash can. And
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Forrester is the one that collects them. So he is standing there, and I'm like, I have lunch detention. He's like, go pick up that trash can, boy.
I'm not gonna
Go pick up that trash can and walk around. I'm like,
Freshman year, I must have done the trash can thing like 20 times.
yeah. But the thing is, like, when you get a lunch detention, like, they treat you like you're like
You're a
A
prisoner.
felon.
you're a prisoner,
Yeah.
like a criminal, like you just committed like a felony.
You're on death
Dude,
row.
I just be pushing that trash can around the lanes, dude. People be
Yeah.
chucking stuff in there, dude.
You're
like,
like throwing stuff at you.
chucking at your face.
Like, oh, bank shot.
But like literally, and then I did it for maybe like 5 minutes. He was like, "Ah, you're good." I was like, "Okay," and I went to go eat lunch. That's another thing. You would have to do lunch detention. You have to wait for the whole lunch line to be done. Or no, I take that back. You would eat lunch, or maybe not. You would go. At least for me, this is what I did. I got to lunch right away, gave it to him. I had to do the garbage can while people were getting lunch, so that when it was my turn to get lunch, it was like there was nothing left.
Yeah, there's nothing left.
It was just maybe juice.
Grab your fruit
juice in a Doritos bag.
Grab your
and a
cold-
raw banana.
And a-
your
and a
cold
banana.
grilled cheese.
Maybe a salad that nobody touched
Bro,
because
did you
nobody's
ever
salad.
like have no funds in your account, and then the lunch lady was like,
You have to put that
Oh.
back.
Oh yeah,
"You
So-
have to. Here's the cold grilled cheese."
I felt so bad because I had to do that. Be like,
Bro, I had that happen to me so many times,
Yeah,
bro.
I had
I think that only ever happened to me one
Eventually,
time.
I got
funds.
It happened so much that eventually I got signed up for free lunch.
Remember when we had a hurricane and they gave us free lunch for like months?
Yeah.
Bro, senior year, we got it like the whole year.
Yeah,
I
it
never
was so
bought
good.
lunch though once.
I only ever bought like the extra, like they have cookies in a plastic bag or like Doritos, and then I only bought those with my money because they'd give you free lunch,
Yeah.
and then you only had to pay for seconds if you really wanted food.
Bro, my favorite were the Uncrustables.
Those are good.
Those are
Those
good.
were
I
the
we only-
go-tos. If like you had a trash like lunch day,
You just get an Uncrustable.
Uncrustable. Every
never
time.
actually-
It never didn't hit.
Yeah, I never ate Uncrustables though. I know because I never knew. I didn't know what they were at the time. I was just
I
like,
remember
oh,
when
it's just,
people
like, a
would
little
peel
package.
off the,
Yeah,
the like
yeah.
little sides.
Yeah, they take
You know
off
what I'm
like the
talking about?
crust
Do you
part.
guys? Okay, I don't know if they make them anymore, and I really want to find them. Do you guys remember when they used to make Uncrustable grilled cheeses?
What?
I didn't even know that was a
You've never had those before?
There's no way. I've
No,
never heard
I
of
swear,
that.
I swear.
I've never
When I
heard
was
of
a
that.
kid, my mom used to buy me Uncrustable grilled cheeses. You put it in the microwave and you bite into it. It's like literally like,
I had
oh
no
my
idea that was
god,
even a thing.
they
Never
were
heard of
so good. I can't find them anywhere. I think they stopped
Bro,
making
schools
them.
need to invest in that.
But they were
instead of
so
their trash grilled
good.
cheese, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Those were awful, bro. I almost puked with one of those.
That's what we get for living in the Michelle Obama era of
Bro.
school
But
lunch.
you know what? Okay, the one thing I will never forgive Michelle Obama for is when she took away the pizza, little pizza
yeah.
things that are like a little stick,
Yeah.
and it was like the cheese. It was just like crust and cheese
Food
with like the
just-
marinara sauce.
it just was a complete. It was already bad, but it just got worse.
It got worse.
I saw like a whole video on like the science of school lunches, and it's apparently because like after World War II we had so much food that they just started giving it away. We're basically eating like backup food that's about to go bad.
Gosh,
great.
that's so bad.
That's great to be feeding our future
and
kids
that is
of
why
America.
I bring my lunch to school now in college.
I
Even though-
always brought lunch to school.
I did for a little while. I would make my own lunches. Okay, I remember in elementary school, I would make my own lunches so I could bring a lunchbox and be cool, and so that like back then, if
I
there was
did
a
that,
girl
but
I used to
eventually-
like in elementary school,
I did that too in elementary school. Eventually, I just got tired of making my lunch every
I would
day.
I would literally like go like right before like at night I would make like a pressed grilled cheese sandwich or like a pressed ham and cheese, and so I could just bring it in my lunchbox and I would eat it cold at lunch because I didn't know how to eat it up. So I would eat that, but I would bring my lunchbox. Be like, yeah, I got my lunchbox today. All the girls are gonna love me.
Bro, what I did are you talking about for elementary school?
Yeah, Connorton.
Yeah, bro. What I would do is I wouldn't like my dad just brought me lunch every single
Bring
day.
you like Subway or something.
Yeah, no, like seriously. He'd either bring me like Publix, like give me like these like tenders with like those like wedge potatoes.
There's a couple of kids that would do that too.
And like, bro, I would be the kid who always like got stuff and like always like you know how
Kid
you're like
that brought
going, you know
McDonald's.
you know
He
how
was
like
that guy.
you're going to the lunch line and like you're just lined up
Yeah,
going there entering.
yeah.
And I'm always the one kid who would be like seeing their parent and then just drift off. With and then everybody's just looking at me and they're like,
He's got
"Aw, damn
McDonald's.
it." Yeah, basically.
Hey bro, could I get a fry?
Yeah, you're probably the kid that everybody would probably go up to you and try to steal your
You
food.
probably had a lot
Oh
of
yeah.
friends.
No, I had none.
Mm.
But
I remember.
Yeah,
okay,
because they all probably hated you.
they all despised me.
I got a lot of elementary school stories, but last story about lunch before we move on to the game. I remember one time I was in the lunch line and I accidentally tripped and I hit a girl in the butt and she called me a pervert.
What?
In
In elementary school?
Yeah, I was in the lunch line, right?
You pervert.
And I was okay. So you know how you know how during in the lunch area they have like the little the silver like lining that you put your tray on.
Yeah.
So I'm on that. I have my tray on that, and I went to go step over my leg, and I tripped, and the girl in front of me is standing there with her tray,
Yeah.
and I fall over and I try to grab the silver
Oh my
lining thing, and I
goodness.
accidentally smacked her, and I'm on the floor, and she looks at me, she goes, you pervert!" And I was like, I fell over. What do you want me to do? So yeah, that was an experience too.
We want to move on to the game now?
Yeah. All right, we'll be right back
Cut to the
with
game.
the game. We'll see you in a couple seconds.
Alright guys, so basically what happened the last 21 minutes of the podcast, we ran into a few technical difficulties. I mean, my phone was like heating up like crazy. It died. then after that, we tried to record on Justin's phone. And then when in the middle, like the very end of it, I found out that the audio wasn't, set up onto the phone. So that kind of sucked. But you'll just see the ending. But yeah, we're going to skip the game because it was a little bit of a disaster. And I don't want to have you guys go through that audio. You didn't miss anything too much. But thank you for watching.
8 years.
All right. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate all of our viewers. We're slowly growing. Slowly growing. So we appreciate that.
9 views to 17.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. But we got Danny here to help us out.
Yeah, thank you to Danny for being our guest.
Having me, guys.
Follow on Instagram.
To be honest, Danny's our first real guest because Heiko's mainly.
Yeah, Heiko's part of the team.
I mean,
well, when he's here.
Heiko is technically...
He's our background guy.
Heiko,
He's our background guy that's not in the back.
Heiko Hot is what we're going to call
But
him.
yeah, I guess you have the honor of being the first official
you're
guest.
technically
First official guest of the new biggest podcast.
Yeah,
exactly.
So thank you guys for watching. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, at No Time to Explain Podcast. Follow on Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music. Go rate 5 stars over there. Do what you gotta do.
Ain't nobody listening on Amazon.
Amazon Music, except for Ben. With our one lucky Ben. Thank you, Ben.
We love you, Ben.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you maybe at the beach.
Yeah, maybe in
For
a couple
spring
of
break
days.
in a
Maybe
couple
we'll have
days.
an early.
We'll have a
upload next
shorter special podcast.
Yeah,
for you guys.
Maybe, but probably not.
Probably not. We'll see.
one. Maybe even another guest. We'll see.
We'll see. But thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week.
And also, sorry for not having the best audio because our thing hasn't been connected the entire time. But we'll see you guys next.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, bye.
Peace out.